Hey everybody, my name is Josh, joshhallmusic.com. This is Shavasana Kitty YouTube channel, and this is a continuation of the intermediate guitar lessons that I've been doing based around connecting a riff in G major with notes from the G major scale. We started with doing like a G to an E minor to a C to a D, and we connected those with major scale. And we did from above, from below, we did it with the whole scale. There was a lot of different ways we went through it. So if you haven't done those, you might want to. This next video is going to be connecting those same chords, but using interior notes from the upper part of the G major scale. Now, if you know the G major scale, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and you know where those notes are, then this is already straightforward. All you're gonna do is add two notes from that scale in between each chord. And there, I want to start with just adding the same two notes between each of those chords. But if you don't know the scale or a way to play the scale, let's do two ways to start. So the first way is going to be within the position here at the second fret. So this is second position. My pinky is going to be here at the 5th fret on the note G on the D string. So G on the D string with my pinky, and I'm going to go G, and then index is going to play A, third finger is going to play B, pinky is going to play C, middle finger is going to play D, pinky is going to play E, index is going to play F sharp, middle finger is going to play G, and my pinky is going to play A as the turnaround note. Back down, middle finger plays G, index plays F sharp, pinky plays E, middle plays D, pinky on C, third finger on B, first finger on A, pinky on G, third finger on F sharp, go back to your pinky. All right, so let's play that scale. We'll start with, I'm going to use finger numbers, so 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 4. So now you've got the whole scale, and you could, you want to practice that so you can do it without stumbling. A way to practice that is to put it between chords. So you might go like G, and then play the scale. And this is a fairly useful tool for practicing. All right, so that is, I think, a pretty useful tool for practicing, which I've already said, and I'll say it again. That is a fairly useful tool for practicing your scales. All right, why practice? Like doing push-ups. Athletes do push-ups. You don't see them do them on the field, but you know they do them. So that's a good thing to do. Now, you probably are saying, but wait a minute, Josh, we can play the G major scale with open strings. And yes, you can. So G is an open string on G, right? And then A is the second fret, B is open, C is first fret, D is third fret, and then we've got E, second fret F sharp, and G. A is our turnaround note, we can go back down. So you could do that, right? There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Certainly I'm not stopping you from doing that. And sometimes that is an easier way to add what I'm going to do. I just don't want to create a situation that says this is how you have to do it. The concept is this is what I'm going to do. How I'm going to do it is up to me, and there are different possibilities that will have different outcomes. So what we're going to do is add two sequential notes from the major scale between each chord. And I'm going to start with the notes. I guess I'll start with the notes B and C. So B and C are right there. They're also right there. So open to C, or 4th fret to 5th fret of the G string. And there are different times where I might choose to go either way. So let's say I'm finger picking this riff and I'm going, and I want to add some interior voices. Okay? So I might do something like this. So that's just B and C. B, C, B, C, B, C, like that. Now you could do this with any two notes from the G major scale. Let's do C to D. So I'm doing C to D or C to D, like so. So here we go. G, C, D, E, C, D, C, C, D, D, C, D. All right, so that's a thing you could practice. Now you're probably wondering, well, wait a minute, you just did all of that in this first position. Why on earth did you show me that? So let's say I'm playing bar chords and I want to do the same thing. I want to go B, C. Okay, I want to do that. So now I've got my bar chord. Like that kind of thing. Now I want to do DC, or CD, like that. Or, both places, so I can go C to D, change strings, third string to second string, or I can go C to D, fifth fret to seventh fret on the G string. Both work. If you know your notes, you have choices. If you don't know your notes, you're hunting and pecking. And here's how it can work. I'll do the C, I'll do that one, and then I'll do that one. So here we go. Other one. Like that kind of thing. So now you're adding those two notes. So maybe you want to add D, E. So D to E or D to E. So D on the second fret, open. Let's do it with a finger picking. So we'll do like a. All right, so that's like one way to do it. You can do. Now you don't have to do things that that slow. If you wanted to be like, if you wanted to be faster or whatever, you can totally add those notes as quickly as you want. I know for me, as I'm starting to do this, I might choose to do those two notes anywhere in any octave on the guitar. So if I'm like an F sharp kind of thing here, F sharp right there, F sharp to G. You can do that kind of thing, and it can be really, really effective way of getting around, especially if you're doing like more like rock and roll kind of things. If you're doing, or heavy metal kind of thing, you're muting, and you want to add like that kind of thing in between. You could like that kind of thing. You totally could do that. Like that kind of thing. It's a thing you could do, and it's a practice. But any two notes from the major scale will fit between those chords. And once you start adding two, you can then play around with adding others. All right, you don't have to just add two. But I would start with just adding two, and I would add them sequentially. And you go all the way up the scale, you go all the way back down the scale. There's a whole lot of ways that you could do it. These are possibilities, but it's a concept. You know the scale, you know the chords. Try adding two notes from it in between each chord. See how it sounds. As you're playing, you may decide you want to keep some of them as you're changing chords. It just spices up your accompaniment just enough so that it's not super static or kind of vanilla, I suppose. It's a little bit more interesting. So, with that in mind, have some fun, take some practice, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you've even made it to the end of this video. Have a great day. We will see ya. Bye-bye.